Hello guys, welcome to our video. We are going to teach you a topic from microeconomics, which is elasticity. Let me introduce to you myself and my friends who will also be a part in this video. I am Tan Sri Varma and this is my emoji.
Hi, I'm Datin Sofia.
Hi, I'm Daddy's little princess Ilya.
Hi, my name is Bobo Shafiq.
Hi, I'm Macho Balan.
Hello guys, we're gonna learn about concept of elasticity, the ability of an object or material to resume its normal shape after being stretched or compressed. For example, rubber band. In economics, elasticity is the measurement of the proportional change of an economics variable in response to a change in another. There are 3 degrees of elasticity. The first one, perfectly inelastic. The second one, unit elastic. The third one, perfectly elastic. Next, definition of perfectly elastic is demand. A perfectly elastic demand is a demand where any price increase will cause the quantity demand to fall to zero, and reducing the price of goods or service will not increase sales. And then we're gonna learn about unit elastic. Compared to other two graphs, there is a line, but in this graph there is a curve, and the elasticity is equal to 1. Next, in this graph, the horizontal line reflects quantity and the vertical line reflects price. It shows that people will remain buying the product even though the price increase and the quantity remains same. This shows that the product doesn't have any substitute. So no matter how high the price goes for the same quantity, people remain buying it. In this case, the elasticity is 0. Okay guys, there are 3 types of elasticity of demand. The first one is price elasticity of demand. The second one, income elasticity of demand. The third one, cross elasticity of demand.
There are 4 types of price elasticity of demand. The first one is formula. The second one is how do we interpret the price elasticity of demand. And the third one is the determinants. The last one is total revenue and elasticity. So this is the formula for price elasticity of demand. Q1 stand for new quantity demand, QO stand for old quantity demand, and same goes to price P1 and PO. So the formula is new quantity demand minus by old quantity demand divide by old quantity demand times 100 divide by new price minus old price divide by old price times 100. In the determinants, there are 3 parts, which is the first one is the availability of substitutes, the second one is amount of income available to spend on the goods, and the last one is the time elapsed since the price change. The availability of substitutes is the more the substitute for goods and services, the more elastic the demand for it. For example, detergent and car. The second one is the amount of income available to spend on the goods, such as the greater amount of income spent on a good, the more elastic is the demand for it. For example, eraser versus car. The last one is the time elapsed since the price change. The longer the time that has elapsed since the price change, more time to react to price change to find another substitute, the more elastic is the demand. For example, sugar. How do do we interpret price elasticity of demand? The first one is elastic, which is the elastic price more than 1. So the demand is price elastic. When elastic price equal 1, the demand is unit elastic. And the last one, when the elastic price less than 1, the demand is price inelastic. Next slide is the elasticity and total revenue. The total revenue equals total quantity sold multiplied by price of good. The formula for finding total revenue is total revenue equal price times quantity. The slide shows the example of graph to find a total revenue. In this graph, the price is equal to $4 and the quantity of demand is equal to 100 units. Therefore, the calculation of total revenue is $4 times by 100 units is equal to $400. The example how total revenue changes when price change of inelastic demand is an increase in price from $1 to $3. This graph shows the price is equal to $1 and the quantity of demand is equal to 100 units, so that the revenue will become $100. At the same time, when the price increased to $3, the quantity of demand decreased to 80 units. That also affects revenue from $100 to $240.
The next is we're gonna see how total revenue changes when price changes in elastic demand. The example is increased price from $4 to $5. When the price at $4, the quantity of demand will turn at 50 units, so that the revenues will equal to $200. Unfortunately, when the price rise from $4 to $5, the quantity of demand will decrease to 20 units. It also affects revenues from $200 decreasing to $100. Relationship between elasticity and total revenue. The first one is elastic, which is elasticity price more than 1. In this situation, when the price rise, total revenue will decrease. When price decline, total revenue will increase. The second is unit elastic, which is elastic price equal to 1. In this situation, even when price rise or price decline, the total revenue will remain constant. Last but not least is inelastic, which is elastic price less than 1. In this case, when price rise, total revenue will increase, and when price decline, total revenue will decrease. Cross elasticity of demand. There are two types of goods. First, substitute goods, and second, complementary goods. Substitute good is a product or service that a consumer sees as the same or similar to another product. As example, tea and coffee. Complementary goods are products which are used together. As example, CD and DVD player. So, the formula is Q1A minus by Q0A times by 100 and divide by Q0A, and then divide by P1B minus by P0B times by 100 and divide by P0B. The formula for cross elasticity of demand: Q0A is all quantity demand, Q1B is new quantity demand, P0B is all price B, and P1B is a new price B. How do we interpret cross elasticity of demand? There are three types. The first one is elasticity more than 0. That one is positive. That means the two goods are substitute. The second is elasticity is equal to 0. That means the two goods are independent. And the last but not least is elasticity less than 0. That one is negative. That means the two goods are complement.
So now I'm going to explain about the formula of income elasticity of demand. The formula is change in quantity demanded divided by change in income. As you can see, Q1 represent new quantity demanded, Q0 represent old quantity demanded, Y1 represent new income, and Y0 represent old income. If the income elasticity is more than 1, which is positive, the good is a luxury good and income elastic. If the income elasticity is more than 0 and less than 1, the good is a normal good and income inelastic. If the income elasticity is less than 0, which is negative, the good is an inferior good and income inelastic. Now let's look at elasticity of supply. The formula of elasticity of supply is change in quantity supplied divided by change in price. In elasticity of supply, if it's more than 1, supply is price elastic. If it's equal to 1, supply is unit elastic, and if it's less than 1, supply is price inelastic. So here you can see the differences in price elastic of supply. Firstly, you can see the perfectly elastic supply and perfectly inelastic supply. Thirdly, the elastic supply curve and inelastic supply curve.